from the makers of Motown Mafia. Beyond the headlines, beyond the crime, beyond the glamours and gold, they don't run around the streets. They run the streets. Beyond Street Dreams. Documentary coming soon to Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Pluto TV.
You saw some of the When the Game Gets Real. It's you, Schoolyard George, my father, and Shauna.
Yes.
And you guys are on a mission in New York.
We are on a mission in New York.
And what happens?
Wow. Yeah, you said it perfectly. The game gets real. We get there. I'm sitting in the Maxima. Schoolyard gets out to do whatever he needs to do, translate a deal at a beautiful hotel in Manhattan. And when he comes out, a whole bunch of cops with regular clothes on, some with uniforms on, and that's when it got real, where my eyes bucked, and
so they didn't arrest him in the room, they let him walk out the hotel.
They let him walk out the hotel. Not even 5 feet away from once you walk out the hotel door to get on Manhattan. Boom. They came from out of nowhere, everywhere, and I'm sitting in the car. That was a very close call for me, because throughout all this time, none of that has never happened. It's just been fun, making money, partying, living a life. And it got real, for real. It got real.
We ended up leaving that Maximum in New York. So what happened? You just got out the car and what? You went and found Father and Shauna?
Father Courtney was always somewhere low key. So he watching from, I can't tell you exactly where he was at to my left, but all I remember is him coming, and I'm in the back seat, and I see him walking, and he says and he walks past the Maximum, because they don't know what car we in. They didn't even come to the car at the time. And all I remember is getting out and he's saying, because I want to get my luggage. I got mink coats and stuff, because I'm thinking I'm finna get a room and we finna chill, be there for a day or so. Only one day, we always stayed somewhere. And he did a hand signal, and I left, and I got out, and the car was just there. And that was the end of that, and we rented a car, and
we left that car right there.
One person didn't come back with us, and that was Schoolyard George. He didn't come back with us. We rented a car, and me, him, and Shauna
and left that Maximum right there.
We left it right there on the side. It was Manhattan, and it was a side street, and the hotel right there. And that's all I remember ever about the Maximum.
Shout out to George. He's a real soldier.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, George was a good guy.
Stand-up.
A good guy, a very good guy. For a stand-up, like a soldier, right. Man, we were soldiers then. Yeah. We were soldiers then. We kept our mouth shut.
Yeah. Telling was not popular back then.
It was not. We didn't. But Courtney Brown was such a businessman, and any recklessness that came, or anybody that came reckless, they was dismissed. Yeah. They was dismissed. Yeah. This was a business.
Shauna nearly got kidnapped. Did she give you a call, or did she?
The incident when Shauna almost got kidnapped, now that was a big one.
I was still getting money on bond. I got kidnapped and everything. I got robbed on bond.
By who?
The nigga set me up. I was fucking with a nigga, and he set me up. I'm getting money. Everybody in Detroit, they got the plug. They got the strong. So everybody know me. Everybody want to fuck with me. So through my cousin Trina, a nigga, I don't know the nigga, and she introduced me to him.
That was a big one. It was some guys that that I dealt with. They was trustworthy. They truly was. They was trustworthy. But as we go on getting money, and we young, we getting money, we kind of getting a little reckless, for real. You know, once it's like a kid. Once you give them a little leeway, and I think Courtney Brown, no matter of fact, he gave us a little leeway while he went on. He started traveling or went somewhere out of town or whatever. And he said, "I'll give y'all a little leeway." And we step. You know, it's like when we step past our our territory or and that's how that really happened. Us getting a little bit reckless, money, property, and all of that. We got a little reckless. Or not to speak on her, but maybe she got a little reckless or whatever, and
She
stuff
admits
happens.
it, yeah.
Stuff happens, and
So everybody, she the kingpin, she got that good. I think I sold him an ounce or something for the first thing, because I was kind of shady. Then I kind of started talking to him.
Kicking and shit.
Yeah, kicking shit. So I go over his house, right? And I'm just feeling real funny. I kind of just feel something ain't right. So this nigga get up and go in the bathroom. So I get up and look under his bed. I see masks, all kind of handcuffs. I said, oh shit. So I lay back on down like, God damn, this nigga is a robber. But he didn't get me then. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't said nothing about what I see under the bed. I lay back down. He come out the bathroom. We act like we cool. I'm steady kicking it with him. But I'm like, damn, this nigga must a stick-up man. He gotta be a stick-up man. What the fuck he got with all this shit? Yeah. So a few months later, I stopped fucking with him or whatever. He done been to my house on Finley, yeah. Finline, I'm sorry, yeah, you got it, use something else. On Finline. And so he done been over to the house, so they sticking us up. I think I'll never forget this either. I was going to the Freaknik. I had my daddy, he had a brand new Stelz, Chrysler Stelz.
You're thinking of Courtney Brown Sr. as your dad at this point.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about real dad, but Courtney is like my stepdad, but my real dad is at Chrysler, don't do no drill, don't sell no drill, a real square. So I got his car, and me and Courtney on
What did he have to say about all this?
Oh, he fucked up. He just, why your mama do this to you? I knew you and Courtney. I knew something was going on. She fucked you up. She just fucked your whole life up, Shauna. It's her fault. And I'm like, it ain't her fault. That it's only, I'm not blaming my mama. I never blame my mama. I ain't blaming Courtney. I don't blame nobody. It's me. It's all, I did it. So,
You got his car.
yeah, I got the car. So Courtney Sr., we at home, we on Finline. And Finley, see, we had a house on Finline and Finley. So Finley is the city airport. They stick me up. The nigga who...
So it was months he waited.
Yeah, it was months he waited. He came twice. First time he came, somebody kicked, they kicked the door. It's the police. That's what throw you off. You trying to hide shit, the police. So, I'm hiding shit, taking shit off. So I get down and I get hide in the closet and shut the door. So all I hear is this motherfucker voice. I know his voice. I ain't gotta see him.
Yeah.
He telling me everything. Go in the basement. Go here. Go right there in that room. Check over here. Because he been in there. He been in there. So my son, they sent the kids. They sent my son and my niece down in the basement.
How old were they?
My son probably 5 or 6. Yeah, but he knew him. He said it was that nigga that was over here, man. After all that, cause he seen him. But when I'm hiding, they don't see me. Okay, they don't see me, so I'm in the closet and I'm taking all the jewelry off. I got the gun, but shit, I hear about 6 niggas.
And this little kid.
Right, so I'm like, fuck. So I'm just in the closet. Where that bitch at? Where that bitch at? Check that room. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm taking everything off. And I got the gun. I don't know if I should go or should I just... So I just dropped the bitch. I put it back down. They open. Let that bitch go. And I don't hear him no more. Silence. So I'm like, what the nigga was doing all the talking? Like I know I heard you. But he went in the basement with my son. He down there. So that bitch, give us the money. Give me the shit. I said, y'all ain't even gotta do all that shit. I'm gonna give y'all that shit. What the fuck would you even got the gun out for? I can give you that shit. So I say, hey, go up there. So I think they robbed it. They probably got about 100,000.
Oh, you was really getting to it.
It was in the house. And then we had about a key.
Oh,
And they got about 50 bundles, because that was our hookup house. So we got, that's the house. That's where we hook up everything at. So they tore our ass up. But we got a hell of a plug. 2 weeks, we back on.
That's a big,
So they say these motherfuckers.
big law.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them people?
Yeah, that wasn't only
Whatever
that.
happened to them people?
They got in this motherfucking mouth. Wipeout told one of Wipeout friends, oh yeah, we robbed this bitch on Finline. This bitch was getting a bunch of money named Shauna. They called Wipeout instantly. Man, we got the nigga right here said he robbed Shauna on Finland. We got it. That nigga right here. What you want us to do? Keep gone.
In
In the joint. In the joint, the same nigga in there running your mouth. You can't run your mouth in jail and you don't know and you don't know what you're talking. You cannot run your mouth in motherfucking jail. They call right on the phone the same, like this nigga right here. What you want me to do? Just like that, he bragging, telling everybody he stuck me and don't know who he talking to.
Stupid.
Yeah. So, you know, so he that was a little bit fast forward. So back to going to the Freaknik with the steps. So they come back again. You know, because they like, damn, they still, because, you know, once a motherfucker take your shit, you fucked up for a minute. So they like, damn, how the fuck they still getting money? You know, I guess they riding down the street and seeing it really wasn't it was like it wasn't shit. Yeah, so they like, what the fuck? So next time they want to kidnap me. So I'm like, man, so I'm fresh. I got about 20,000. We about to ride. I'm about to hit the rock. These motherfuckers pull up. I'm pulling in, they pull up right behind me and just jump about 4 of them, jump out. Get out the car, bitch, get out the car. So they open the door, drag me out the car. Now about this time,
Different people?
same people. But they didn't come with him this time. You know how some motherfuckers come on their own? You put him up on the lick the first time, but now, fuck you, this bitch still gets some money. We going back. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't him this time, it's the niggas the little young nigga, probably about 17, 18. Robbed me, yeah, because, you know, I got away. Because they shooting at Courtney because Courtney seen them while I'm pulling in Courtney in the house. I'm pulling in the driveway, getting ready to go. This on Finley, yeah. I'm pulling up in the driveway, and Courtney, you know, looking out the window. And he sees some niggas just pull up instantly behind me with the lights off. And 4 of them jumped out the car. So Courtney, I don't know how he got out there or what, but they threw me out the car, put me in the back seat, and had their feet on me, and I'm on the back seat on the ground. So Courtney, I don't know if Courtney came out shooting, and then they started shooting back at Courtney, and Courtney ran in the backyard. You know, Courtney ran and ducked off and hid. So then they drove off with me. They bagged up and drove off. So we going, it's a Shell gas station on Finley, right now to this day, in Connors. And we driving, so we finna make a left going towards grass shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers, I'm gonna be fucked up. I'm just on the ground. They got their feet on, they talking shit. Yeah. So some say, open the motherfucking door. I opened the door, rolled out that bitch like that, fell on the ground, rolling. And you know, after I rolled on the ground, I'm trying to get myself up, you know, so I'm thinking they gonna keep going. These bitches turned around. I jumped up, started running. I'm going, they on my ass. So I get to the Shell station. So I'm like, help me. They done, I don't know if because I don't know if they killed Courtney, if they shot him, I don't know what. So I'm like, sir, call the police, these motherfuckers trying to rob me. And he like, what? I'm like, they trying to rob me, let me in the back, because you know it's a bulletproof. So if he open the door, and they right there, they coming. I'm like, open the door. And he opened that motherfucking door. And I ran in that bitch, and them bitches pop. They just got to shoot, and we hit the floor.
Bulletproof glass.
Yeah, when we hit the floor, and he like, that's my bitch, that's my girlfriend, let her out. I'm like, I ain't his motherfucking girlfriend, he robbing me. Don't let that nigga, don't do shit. Don't call the police. So they shoot, trying to make them let me out. Bullet holes all through the motherfucking thing. This nigga and I'm looking at him, you know, trying to see, do I know him? This nigga about 17, 18. That's my girl, that's my motherfucking woman. That bitch, just let her out. And that nigga, we just hit the motherfucking floor. Them niggas turned around on me and came back. I'm in the middle of Connors rolling. Them bitches flip. I see him turn around, you know, so I really get up and I'm starting running. I'm like, so I'm beat because he not finna open it at first. So I'm like, let me in, you know, because I live right here. You know who I am, nigga. Let me in. And I took care of that nigga after that. I came him probably about $5,000 or $6,000. Yeah, he saved my life. And I didn't know I didn't know what was going on. So after they left, you know, I'm getting back down. I'm calling Wipe. I'm calling them. They didn't stuck us up. So I'm going back down. And so Courtney, all right, he in the house. He like, I'm all right. I ran, you know, he ran through the back like. And you know, my fault, you know, because I'm fucking with niggas, which he already told me, you gotta be careful, Sean. You can't do what you wanna do when you wanna fucking do it. It's not like that. They gonna get you, they gonna kill us. Yeah, they, you know, can't be doing that shit. You know, when I slipped up, you know, not a lot, maybe this probably was the first time. And that's what happened. And I ain't never do it no more. I said, these niggas ain't shit. And he told me, I done got us fucking stuck up. So I'm fucking like, damn. So I finally told him, I'm like, yeah, I know who he is. Like, I mean, I knew him like that. And he's like, I figured you did, because I ain't nobody I brought, you know? So after that happened, then they put us right back up.